This is my leotard from when I did gymnastics. I did gymnastics for about probably 6 years. I started off on a rec team and then moved to the competitive JO team. And I ended up quitting because it got really stressful and I was practicing with girls who were a lot younger than me, so I had really no social life, and that made high school pretty hard for me. And these are all my medals from years of competitive gymnastics. I went to Emerald City Gymnastics for level 6, and then one of my coaches, who was my favorite coach, got fired, so there was a lot of drama. He didn't get fired for a good reason. So me and a bunch of my friends moved to a different gym called Eastside Gymnastics. Right there. I won the Gymnast Choice Award. And we basically started the competitive girls team there because they didn't have any really competitive gymnasts yet. So that was fun. We did pretty poorly the first year because we didn't have very good coaching. This is upside down. Gymnast Choice Award. That's 2009. And these are some pictures. That one's from prom night. I went with a guy that I didn't really know. He was a senior and I was a junior. And these are some pictures from Gonzaga, except the black and white one in the middle is also from prom. The girl next to me was my best friend in high school. Her name was Hannah Kwan. I mean, her name is Hannah Kwan. Her name still is Hannah Kwan. But I don't really talk to her that often anymore. We kind of lost touch because her family moved to Korea again. More pictures from Gonzaga. A picture from graduation with my best friend Hannah. Prom night. I like this picture. And there's this guy creeping in the background. His name's Pat. That's from grad night. They had this photo booth and they had these funny hats and stuff to try on. So yeah, that's Hannah and Kanori in Israel. And there's me and my friend Zoe on Lake Washington. That was, I think, that was last summer actually. Yeah. My volleyball team from freshman year at Gonzaga. And there's graduation. This is a sign that I actually took from a neighborhood in Spokane with this guy who had a crush on me. It was kind of like this flirty thing that we did. But we never ended up dating or anything. It got kind of awkward. I just don't think either of us were that into it. But it was a fun night. And here's my record collection. My record player actually broke, which is pretty unfortunate. But I'm planning on getting a new one because it was a pretty cheap one anyways from Target. I think it was like $100. So I'm probably going to try and get a nicer one. Red Hot Chili Peppers, again, they're one of my favorite bands. I actually ordered this one by accident. It's the Dirty Heads. And I thought I was getting the MP3, but I accidentally ordered the record. Arcade Fire, Funeral. This is one of my favorite albums. It's a really pretty design too. See? Whee! Yeah. And I did not trace any of my artwork at all. Jimi Hendrix. Outcast. But this album's scratched up. My cat scratched it. She's really entertained by record players, so you have to keep her away from it. Yeah, so I showed you most of them. So I drew all of these logos The one in the middle is Radiohead, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Phoenix, Led Zeppelin, Velvet Underground, Pixies, Black Keys, Kid Cudi, Arctic Monkeys, Rolling Stones, Alt J. I don't really like Alt J that much, but it's on there because I liked the logo. So I watercolored and used Sharpie and then cut them up and put them in a collage. And there's another kind of similar collage for Arcade Fire. And people think I'm crazy because I actually wrote out all the lyrics, but I just had a bunch of time last summer. So yeah. Indigo Girls, one of my mom's favorite bands. So there's my cat stuff. I have a black cat, her name's Matilda. I bought her in Spokane and she lived in my house in Spokane. And I just brought her back to my house here